Today is day one of getting railed by 365 people in 365 days.
Women do not have no self-respect no more. Society is failing. Society is failing because the belief in God is not there no more.
If you could eliminate one thing from the world, what would you eliminate?
Narcissists.
Toxic feminism.
We the top 10. UGK the major way, not play it, don't stop it. Traffic lights, we going.
Narcissism? What? Out of anything you could have removed from the... Were you remove narcissism? Oh my god. You had one bad experience with a boyfriend, now you think all narcissists need to... Oh man. Bro on the left though, he knows what's necessary. Shout out to that guy.
If I can make you laugh, you gotta give me your phone number, okay?
Okay.
What's the difference between you and sunglasses?
What's the difference?
Sunglasses sit higher on my face. Is that a laugh? I think that's a phone number.
Hey, that's not even fair. I looked at the first. No, that's not even fair. Okay, I'll give it to you anyways.
That's my man. Let's go.
I don't believe in feminism. I think that if men are willing to do more and do more, then they should make more. That's the first argument. Everybody's like, men shouldn't make more money than women. I don't want to be a carpenter. Get up for me. I want your seat. Like, there's no reason we should get rid of those pieces of chivalry all for feminism. I don't know. Like you said earlier, we're taking it too far. We're taking it too far. I think that there are certain positions in society that are comfortable for a woman. And when you start pushing the men out of the other positions, then the women have to step into the ones that are uncomfortable for women. And I'm not willing to do that.
Some women want to be treated traditionally, but because other women can't get that treatment, they get jealous and all angry. Like, I don't need no man. I'm gonna do my own thing. And then they start screaming and it's a mess.
I don't like makeup. I'm against makeup. I don't think it's good for women. And I don't think they really need to be using it, honestly. I think it takes away.
That's awesome.
Makeup it's capitalizing on women's insecurities when it's something that they can easily fix. I think it takes away from a woman's natural beauty, and also it is so bad for you. Like, you think about how skin absorbs things. When you read the ingredients on a foundation bottle, what is in it? You can't even pronounce it. It's a bunch of crap that you're putting on your face. And that is in turn making your skin worse. So you have to keep buying more foundation to cover up what it's creating.
Men have been more oppressed.
Please make your argument right now. Please. State your case, Brian.
Let me ask you a question. So throughout all human history, what percentage would you say of military casualties, if you had to break it up between the genders? What is the percentage breakdown of military casualties?
Well, obviously,
so deaths and injuries.
Obviously, a significantly more amount of men.
99.99999%.
But that's also because in the past, women have not been allowed to.
That's a privilege.
Fight.
From that perspective, yeah, it definitely was a privilege not having to forcefully be deployed to war, because people knew that women were important as support and that we couldn't lose them, but nope, they don't want to talk about that.
Whenever someone asks me what I do for a living, I always tell them that I do social media, but in reality, I make my living doing OnlyFans. The reason why I don't tell people what I do is because it can make the interaction really weird or uncomfortable because they become overly fixated on every detail and they're just too curious, or sometimes people can react really negatively, which puts me in a very uncomfortable position. So I've decided to keep that part of my life private. Deciding whether or not to tell certain people is one of the hardest parts of this job because you really just don't know how people are going to react, especially when it's in a family setting. Maybe I'll just start telling people that I'm a yoga instructor and I post videos online.
We do need men, though. We do.
We don't need them.
We do.
No, because they're lesbians.
Who do you call to get your car fixed? A man or a woman? Your toilet breaks down. Who do you call?
So I fix my own car. I can do. I'm motor mechanics.
Your power supply. Who runs it? Who runs the infrastructure of society? Men or women?
Oh, at the moment, men. Obviously,
yeah.
Because of patriarchy.
Oh no.
But
oh my god, the hate is so blinding to them. It's always like, the patriarchy, get off your high horse. It's normal to ask for help and to be helped. This is just so cringy.
I think a man should fear more than a woman who's comfortable being alone. You are now competing with me. You're not competing with other guys. I am good being alone. I am fine. So you have to be better than me. You have to make it so that I want to be with you instead of being with me. How are you going to do that?
Can men menstruate? No. We were talking to some college students. Some of the college students were telling me, absolutely.
They're delusional. You got me. I don't know nothing about menstruating. Genetics. It's science, bro. Men can't menstruate.
Period how do men get their period?
They can't.
Exactly.
I've only just realized the woke people will dog on religion and back up science, but when it comes to this men being men and women being women, then it's all out of the window. It's all about how you feel. How convenient is that?
Okay. What is your type?
Anime gamer boys.
Based on appearance, would I be your type?
Yeah.
And I like anime. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
I love anime. Like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z.
Like shonen jumps?
Yeah.
I like this one.
What's the chances we can watch anime sometime?
They're pretty high.
It's pretty high? Okay, yeah, we can make that happen then.
Okay.
Let me get your number.
Can men get pregnant?
Well, no, I guess men can't get pregnant, but a trans female could get pregnant. Female could get pregnant.
A trans female could get pregnant?
Identify with yeah. A man who... Wait, did I say that wrong? I might have.
I'm talking to college students today. Some of them are saying absolutely yes. What's going on there?
I don't know. This world's going to hell. That's all I know. I have no idea. I've never heard of that ever.
What on earth is going on there?
I'm not sure. I don't think that's real.
If men could get pregnant, by the way, our world population would skyrocket, we would not have enough resources, and we would all die.
Trans women's milk as good as breast milk. Trans women being a biological male. Many doctors are speaking out against this because there's actually no long-term studies. Should biological men be chest feeding babies?
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it.
I don't care.
It's their choice, so I guess I support it. Like, there's no reason to not support it, so.
Should biological men be trying to chest feed babies?
No.
How do you feel about it? Yes or no?
Absolutely not. No, that's wrong. It's just wrong.
Hell no.
No way.
Absolutely not. No.
No. I'm gonna keep it real, no.
How will you deny that when it's coming from actual women? Women's breasts are literally made for that, whereas men's chests are not. That's just another level of brain damage. How can you deny that?
Can you define what a woman is? I'm learning as I go with the pronouns, sorry.
A person that identifies as a woman, I suppose.
So when you say identifies, do you mean feels? So for example, you can clearly see I'm a male. Yeah. Hope so anyway. If I wake up tomorrow morning and want to identify as a woman, can I do that?
Yes.
And that would make me a woman.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Do you still think Donald Trump is gay?
I think everyone's gay.
I don't really disagree with you.
I think everyone has a little gay in them.
Yeah.
I agree.
What led you to that conclusion?
I feel that gay is a spectrum.
Explain that to me. So you could be little gay, kind of gay, medium gay. There's levels to it. Okay. What are you?
Poppy.
But is Poppy little gay?
Everyone's gay.
Is Poppy a girl?
I'm Poppy.
You look like a girl, so maybe I would say yes, but then again, I don't know.
I feel like a girl.
You believe that gender is going to eventually go away, right?
It has already.
Has it?
There's no such thing as gender. Only computers.
Get some help.
The same protocol as any other time I've ever went to go see Trump myself. So that was no different.
The guy breeds hate.
How? He invited
Listen
400 black kids to hear him speak, and then we go online, and we're just being told that, oh, we're paid to be there. Oh, we're just a bunch of
He probably paid them all to be there, too.
I was there, so you're telling me that I got paid to go to the White House?
I don't know, did you?
No.
Well.
So why would you think that I got paid to go there? Do you think that's a little, like,
I don't know. I can't.
Why can't black people think for themselves? Why do you think if you see 400 black kids in the East Wing in the White House, they were paid to be there instead of thinking for themselves? Because you wouldn't have that thought under Obama. So why is it that young black kids can't go to the White House to hear Trump? Why is all of a sudden that I'm paid to be there? Why do you have that assumption?
It's so tiresome to see people always somehow make black people seem like they're still oppressed like they've been for history. Like, no. These are people who function just like you and me. Stop treating them better or worse than anyone else.
Can biological men become pregnant and give birth? So are you saying that a biological female who identifies as a man and therefore becomes pregnant is, quote, a man? Is that what you're saying?
these questions about who can become pregnant are really missing the point. I'm here to talk
No.
about what's happening in Texas.
This is me
Somebody-
asking a question
I'm answering
and
your
you
question.
answering. I'm asking the question, sir, not you.
Right, and I'm answering the question. Somebody with a uterus may have the capability of becoming pregnant, whether they're a woman or a man. That doesn't make a difference.
Okay, we're done.
Not
We're
every
done.
person with
This
a uterus
isn't complicated.
has the ability
Let
to
me
become
tell you, if
pregnant.
a person has
This
a
is
uterus
medicine.
and is born female, they are a woman. That is not a man, and the vast majority of the world considers that to be a woman because there are biological differences between men and women.
Look at him. He would advocate for men getting pregnant. And he's a Planned Parenthood doctor. Of course he'll say all this. That's part of his job.
Some women probably think that they're like faster than men, and some men probably think that they do like way better in like a female, or I'm trying to think of one that typically females are in. Ooh, cheerleading.
People can train and become professionals in whatever sport that they want to do, and you have the same ability to do that. Some people grow muscle faster than others, and that has nothing to do with your genitals.
In general, do you think men and women have physical differences?
I think there are physical differences across the plane. We have differences. We're both women. We have differences. We're both women.
Yeah.
Not going to work 2 or 3 times as hard to try to compete against someone naturally born as a man.
Not necessarily, but I think if we're going to talk about integration, people of color being integrated into our schools, parks, society wasn't normalized until we talked about it. So trans is one of those topics right now that we just have to normalize.
As long as they're on like the proper treatment like HRT, and I actually think at that point it becomes a disadvantage. I am also on estrogen. Like I lost a lot of that muscle, gained a lot of fatigue.
When I used to play soccer and I felt like it was like better. I felt like I could challenge myself more.
It said that it made you better. Are you saying that men have an advantage over women when it comes to sports?
No, I don't think so. There's like ways in which that men and women can learn from each other in sports.
I guess, but could that be considered a bit unfair for biological women?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that's the only way you could do it without pissing people off.
Should our priority be to not piss people off?
Yeah, that is tricky. I guess you have to choose who you want to piss off.
Because then you create more division, right? If you say, oh, well, we're going to make this only. But then it does make it inclusive for them if that's what they want to do.